Yeah, also, one of the topics we examined during the course of our lecture is the concept of motivation. The word is what most of us are very familiar with. And we explained the concepts looking at the various theories, but we made reference to a particular theory that is most prominent in studying the concept of motivation. And what do we mean by motivation? We are talking now about a fundamental psychological construct. What I'm trying to say in essence is that motivation is a fundamental psychological construct, and in most situations, it represents the internal and external forces that propel individuals towards some actions and goal attainment, which is just in a nutshell, we can say that the concept of motivation implies the forces that energize our behavior. It encompasses both the biological, emotional, social, and cognitive processes that energize, direct, and at the same time sustain our behavior. So, understanding the concept of motivation is very important and crucial to uh, comprehending why individuals and members of the society often choose certain actions uh, through challenges and possibly ultimately, or let me say, to achieve a desired outcome. Essentially, motivation originates from needs and desires. We all have what we want in life, and there are steps that must be taken to get these things right. So these needs that we are talking about can range from basic physiological requirements like hunger and thirst to more complex psychological drives such as the need for achievement, belonging, or even self-actualization. There are two types of motivation. Number one is intrinsic motivation. Intrinsic is spelled Intrinsic. Intrinsic motivation. This is the motivation that is propelled by internal factors. Then the second type of motivation is the extrinsic. Extrinsic. Extrinsic motivation. This is the motivation that is propelled by external factors. So internal states most times create a tension prompting various individuals to engage in behaviors that will reduce the tension and satisfy their underlying needs. External factors such as rewards, recognition, social pressure all play significant role. In fact, these extrinsic motivators can shape our behavior in a way that it will provide incentives and it will foster some sense of accountability. But most importantly, the most powerful and enduring form of motivation often stems from intrinsic sources where various individuals find some forms of inherent satisfaction and enjoyment, in the activity. So it is like I said, um, the field of motivation is a complex field, and remember, like I said, what it does, it drives human behavior. So when we have a deep understanding of the underlying mechanism, because these mechanisms encompasses both internal drives and external influences, we can gain valuable insights into individual actions, persistence, and ultimately the pursuit of personal and professional goals. One of the major theories we examined under the field of social psychology is Abraham Maslow, or sorry, under the concept of motivation, is Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs theory. Abraham Maslow. I know most people can spell Abraham, but Maslow is spelled Maslow. Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs theory. This theory is a psychological theory that outlines a kind of tiered, when I say tiered, layers, a kind of layered or tiered model of human motivation. This theory proposes that people are most times motivated to fulfill basic needs before moving on to higher level needs. So this hierarchy is often described as pyramid with five different levels. Number one of the pyramid or layer is what we call physiological needs. Physiological needs simply refers to uh, the most basic human needs that are necessary for survival. Everybody must survive. And what you need to survive is not much, although our wants may be many, but our needs are just little, as the case may be. The basic physiological needs include things like food, water, shelter, clothing, and some other things that will make you a human. Because, like I said, there are basic things that every human being need. These things are not much. You don't need too much food. You don't need too much. So these are basic things that whether you like it or not, whether you work or you don't work, you will consume them. So you can't even survive without food. You can't survive without water. You can't survive without having a place to put your head. And you cannot even survive without having something to wear. Number two of the number two layer of the pyramid is safety nets. Once you are able to get food, once you are able to get water, once you are able to meet up with other basic needs, then the second layer is what we call safety nets. Under safety nets, we are talking about security. The security is not all about somebody carrying gun to protect you. It is not all about you being protected with machine guns and so on. No, we are talking about everything about you. You must be in a secured environment. Is it personal security? Fine, it is part of it. Financial security, it is part of it. When you are okay, your health and well-being is also a security on its own. It's safety on its own. It is part of the safety needs. Then you must be safe. You must be safe. Job security is also part of it. You must have something you can point at that yes, you are a human, you are okay, and you are fit, you are socially fit to be a member of the society. Number three is what we call love and belonging needs. Like I said, number three layer of the pyramid is what we call love stroke belonging needs. After you have been able to meet up with your basic needs, after you have been able to meet up with safety needs, physiological need is the number one. And we said once you are able to meet up with physiological needs, the next thing on your agenda is safety needs, which includes stuff like job security, financial security, personal security, and the likes. After this, we have what we call love and belonging needs. You must associate with people. You must be able to build social relationship with people because social relationship is very important for every member of the society. After you now achieve safety needs, the next thing you need is what we call love and belonging needs. Social relationships, relationships, like I said, are crucial to understanding human behavior and pattern of attitude. This love and belonging needs include things like friendship. You must have friends. You must be able to talk to people. There must be people you can call your own. We also have issues like romantic attachments, family connections, social groups, and community. Then, after love and belonging needs, comes what we call esteem needs. Esteem needs encompasses both self-esteem and the esteem that we receive from others. You must be recognized. You must be able to build your social status, the position you occupy in the society. This may be either through ascribed or achieved status. You must also gain respect from people. Then you must also respect others, because respect, they say, is reciprocal. Then achievement is also esteem need, because once you have achieved something, you will be able to look at yourself and say, yes, I think I have done well. There is also issues like confidence. You build confidence. All these things summed up together are things that will build your self-esteem. But the last layer of the pyramid is what we call self-actualization needs. At the top of the hierarchy is what we call self-actualization needs. This simply represents the realization of individuals' potential. You must have been able to realize everything you want, then you know that yes, this is your potential. This includes things like personal growth, self-improvement, uh, pursuit of your goals, creativity, and also fulfilling potential, let me say, fulfilling personal potentials. So there are people who have criticized Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs theory, because this theory, like I said,